and our deep impact spacecraft's encounter with Comet Tempel 1 in 2005. More than $200,000 has been awarded to teams of citizen inventors that have completed the latest milestone. At Challenge, a joint effort of our partner Bradley University and several corporate sponsors. The challenge seeks to advance the construction technology needed to 3D print sustainable housing solutions for Earth and beyond, using recyclables and simulated Martian soil. And that's what's up this week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, follow us on the web at www.nasa.gov.
Created in 2009 as part of NASA's Aeronautics Research Mission Directorate's Integrated Systems Research Program, the Environmentally Responsible Aviation Project was tasked with exploring and documenting the feasibility of vehicle concepts and enabling technologies to reduce aviation's impact on the environment. Aircraft have benefited greatly by the work done by NASA engineers over the decades, but with changes in technology, NASA knew that much more could still be done. The ERA project was organized to mature promising technology and advance aircraft configurations that meet midterm goals for community noise, reduce fuel burn and nitrogen oxides or NOx emissions. They were also tasked with determining the potential impact of these advanced aircraft designs and technologies into the air transportation system. They have done all this and more. The solutions that they have achieved will undoubtedly community. That may not sound like much, but shaving aircraft fuel consumption even a percentage point can save millions of dollars and help protect the environment from harmful emissions. One area that the team impact on the environment to develop, in collaboration with their industry partners, a new type of aircraft called the hybrid wing body concept. NASA planners did early wind tunnel tests and scale model tests with great aircraft have benefited greatly by the work done by NASA engineers over the here at NASA Ames Research Center's 40 by 80 tunnel in California. The INFAC is actually home decades, but with changes in technology, NASA knew that much more could still be done. The ERA project
emissions
was organized
and acoustics, say community noise and the impact that we have on how people live their lives. We have to keep looking and sometimes think outside of the box. So this is a hybrid blended wing body.
They were also tasked with
We call the
determining
generic
the
airplanes of a
these advanced aircraft designs and technologies.
sort of makes sense because there's just a big old tube with a wing on it and we all just go along for the ride. What we've done here is we've actually taken that tube and with in structures and materials, specifically composites. We can now go from a tube really close to the we're at 40 dB down cumulative. But a good way to keep in mind what that really means is every 6 decibels of change is a doubling of the noise, our perception of the noise. So when we start talking about numbers like 42 dB down, even if it's cumulative, that is a huge improvement. What that really is in terms of quality of life for people in cities, especially around airports, is a significant improvement to what they've come to expect. It's been a lot of hard work. There's always frustrations, but that's kind of what makes the job fun sometimes, is solving the challenges. We have worked with some phenomenally good people. We are really truly blessed. Hands down the best people on the planet. Just really good people. Smart, full of good ideas and wanting to solve problems. vehicle and the systems integration, you've got structures, and you've got the engine and propulsion. And again, to meet the stated goals, all three legs had to deliver. And as we get to the end of the program, it is just incredible seeing the progress that was made and the deliverables that we're getting from all of the components. And as they come together, you see that we are actually going to be able to be in a position to say something like this works. And this is where we should be headed.
The research from the hybrid wing-body aircraft will continue. And one day, in the near future, we may all see these types of revolutionary aircraft flying in our skies. Another concept the ERA team has been working on, called active flow control and enhanced vertical tail flight experiment, has shown much promise as well. The ERA team worked in cooperation with Boeing to develop a plan to test this innovative idea in the wind tunnel and on an actual aircraft in flight. Before flight tests were done, the team installed 31 sweeping jet actuators onto a tail section of a 757 aircraft. These jets can manipulate, on demand, the air that flows over the vertical tail and rudder surfaces. This test is important because it has the potential to reduce the weight associated with the tail section. An aircraft's vertical tail is primarily used to add stability and directional control during takeoff and landing, especially in the event of an engine failure. But when the aircraft is cruising at altitude, the same large heavy tail is not necessary. Engineers theorized they could reduce the size of the vertical tail by using the sweeping jets to generate the same side force during takeoff and landing. That would reduce both the weight and drag